So welcome everybody to this new episode. Today I'm with Adam Hansen. Hi Adam, how are you?
Very good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, everything good, thanks. So if you're ready, we can start.
For sure.
So let's start with an easy question just to break the ice. How did you start riding the bike? I mean, where does this passion come from?
I think everyone likes to ride a bike. um, well, for me, starting to racing actually was from from school. We had triathlons at school, so I competed in this. I was doing running before and a bit of swimming. So yeah, I did triathlons, and I wanted to improve in the triathlons. I did a criterium, and I just loved the cycling races. How it was so much happening, people attacking, chasing. It was not like a triathlon or a running race. You're racing against people, but you're just really just doing your best. Where cycling, so much happens in the race, And for me, I just loved it. I loved it so much. And this age, I was about 17 when this happened. So that's when it really started to happen.
Well, you had a brilliant career also before being a professional cyclist, but when you arrived to your ex-team, the Lotus Suda, you took a very important decision, I think, which is to be a gregarious.
For sure, yeah. I've worked with many good riders in the past, and Mark Cavendish, one of the highlights, obviously, and also Andre Greipel, and then the last few years with Caleb Ewan. So it's been a bit of a roller coaster.
Now that you've finished your life as a professional cyclist, I can ask you this: are you satisfied with your career?
Yeah, I think I can say yes. When I started serious racing, I never imagined to achieve some of the things I did achieve. So for me, everything was a bonus. Oh, I never thought I'd be professional. I was professional, so that was a highlight. I won stages in the Giro and Belter. That was super cool. I won Australian champion. That was super cool. I rode in some of the best teams in the world. We won so many stages in Tour de France. I think in my career, I'd be guessing, but I think maybe more than 20 stages I was part of winning Tour de France, which was super cool. So in that sense, I can be super happy with my career.
So I personally think that it is impossible to describe you in few words. But if I want to call you in the group, I have just to say 26 Grand Tour finished. That's incredible. How did you do this?
I always like, super difficult challenges. And for me, I always wanted to do 3 Grand Tours in 1 year. So I took this on. And I really liked it. I like the style of racing, always having a chance, and I love the Giro. I love, the Tour de France is always good, and the Belts was also nice. And to do all 3 in 1 year was fun. And then the second year, I thought, okay, I would just try it again. And third year, I thought, yeah, why not? And then it just sort of happened. And then someone said, oh, you should go for the record. I had no idea there was the record. Like, who would do something like this? So yeah, I thought I'd go for it. And then, at the start, I thought it's impossible. Like, not getting sick, injured, not getting selected for the race would be very difficult. So I was really, I had a lot of luck on one side, but on the other side, it was very difficult.
Let's talk about your training. You look someone that cannot be quiet for more than 2 minutes. What you used to do during the winter when the others left the bike and had some rest? I mean, how was your training during off season?
Yeah, like I live in the Czech Republic, so it's very cold here. We've got still snow now, quite a lot of snow. So I do a lot of, let's say, hiking, Nordic walking, sometimes cross-country skiing, a lot of cross training. So basically what I always did was when I finished the season, I would never touch the bike, and I always do something different. And 2 days before training camp, I would jump on the bike. I was always fit from the other training. So I'd jump on the bike just to get the legs working. And I go to training camp as like someone that's like never ridden a bike before for the whole year. And it was always a challenge. The first few days I always struggled and that, but my fitness was really good. And then towards the end, I was, always going well. And I sort of had to do it like this because I always did the first race this season, Tour Down Under, or national championships before that. And I always did the last race of the season, which is Grandi or Tour of Beijing back in those days. So for me, I had like a really long race program. So I really needed to just stop riding the bike and do something totally different. And then I was like pulled into it.
What do you think that made you different from the others in the group?
I did not follow tradition.
We can see this. So, Adam, this was my last question of the first part, but I've still a lot of things to ask you. See you in the second part.
Thank you.